Can you talk a little bit about some of the capabilities of Passport and how during this pandemic you've even evolved that to meet the needs of our clients,
Hmm.
maybe such as, float pool or things like that?
Yeah. So, the journey of AMN Passport has been an evolution over the last few years, and I think if you think about it as just a standalone app, maybe by itself it's not that revolutionary. But if you think about it as an app that's embedded into the daily life of our clinicians and our healthcare professionals and can be used at various points in your career, then it becomes something useful that you're not offloading, whenever your 30 days of not uploading new apps expires on your phone, right? All of us have that when you go and you're like, oh, I haven't used that app for a year and I have to re-download it. So our goal is that AMN Passport remains relevant to the clinician throughout their life cycle. So like I said, it's evolved. I mean, it first started as a job app, right? How do we get the right jobs to the clinicians at the right time? Then it started to evolve into a community app. So how do we actually allow for clinicians to engage with other clinicians and stay engaged in our app when it comes to, beyond just finding that job? And then we started to say, okay, well, what resources do clinicians need when they're starting to look for jobs? And how do we create more blogs and articles that help educate them on when should you think about travel nursing? When is per diem right for you? When is it time to go perm? How do you find the right hospital that meets your needs? How do you know as a first-time traveler what's a travel-friendly hospital to go to? So we really started to just evolve and add more useful tools beyond a transaction that have then turned our app into being quite a sticky app, right? Stickiness and engagement is how we measure success. And, we've gone from an app where in the beginning someone logged in a couple times, their first download, found a job and never used it again, to now an app that people are using once, if not twice a week. And we're continuously adding more and more engaged users onto that app.
And I know you're always kind of measuring and getting feedback from clinicians throughout their experience. How have you taken some of that feedback and built it back into the app to really be focusing on that experience for a clinician?
Yeah, we say our app is built for clinicians by clinicians. We have consistent voice of the customer panels that our team runs monthly and ad hoc as we're bringing in new features. And what we do is we don't just build something and then say, hey, physical therapist, like, what do you think of this new thing we built? It's actually at the design phase where we're saying, hey, we heard a problem that you're trying to solve is that you're unable to tell if, this new hospital you're going to is traveler friendly. So here are a couple ideas that we had, what do you think? And we'll actually iterate and design with them in these sessions. And then by the time we're launching the app capability, it's something that we already know is wanted versus us building something that is then maybe accepted.